All right, greetings to everybody at Web Canopy Studio from Marquette, Michigan, up in the UP. Just want to say thank you, John, for getting back to me regarding this step in the interview process. I like this method a lot better too. That way, you could actually hear my voice, see my face, hear me speak about my professional and personal experiences, and rather than just looking at a sheet of paper. So I definitely like this a lot better. And I actually had to do this a couple different times for a class about a year ago. So this is nothing new, nothing out of my comfort zone. So when I saw that email yesterday, I was pretty happy with it. This one-way interview process. So to start off, I'll just give a little brief background of who I am, where I'm from, and some of the personal experiences. So I was born in New Jersey in 1997, moved to Kingsford, Michigan. That's where I grew up and graduated high school. And stayed busy growing up, playing sports, hockey, tennis, golf, football, you name it. I was outside, just staying busy, staying proactive. Fast forward to my junior year of high school, I enlisted in the National Guard. A lot of family ties, really important to me. It's really helped me become professionally and personally the person who I am today. So I feel like that's just helped me my attributes that have brought me more benefits along my professional career. So I started school at Northern Michigan University after getting done with training or initial entry training in January of 2016. So I'm actually on my last semester here at NMU. I'll be graduating in May with a bachelor's in public relations and marketing. And at Northern, there's not really a sales emphasis major. I mean, we have marketing and PR and management. That's pretty much the three routes to go. I decided to go PR and marketing after speaking with a couple different professors and just the industry I want to get into. And it seems that the PR program up here is a lot better for getting into like working for a marketing agency such as yours. That's why when I came across you guys and saw the opening for the SDR role, I hopped on it immediately. And especially with my academic experience in PR marketing and then my internship experience with sales, I started off my internship and professional career back in 2017 in March. Worked as a national sales and marketing intern for an ice machine leasing company called Easy Ice that's based up here in Marquette, Michigan. And that was my first glimpse of a professional organization that operated on a national level, where I assisted underneath the sales reps, whatever they needed with following up with leads, prospecting, closing deals over the phone. It was mainly inside sales, so we were taking more of the initial calls and I was trying to get them to move forward with our company, which I exceeded in very well. Myself and the other intern, we generated many new leads that came on as long-term clients for over a year, which is something that I was really happy with. So then I worked there. I took a break, with school, kind of focused more on school, and then they actually offered me to come back in February of 2018. I had to take a semester off of school there due to training with the National Guard. I was gone for 5 weeks in Iowa, a little bit north of Des Moines. And that's where I took a promotion, and now I'm the logistics manager for our National Guard unit in our maintenance section, along with being in charge of 3 to 5 soldiers. And it's great to just be a part of that and, mentor them, anything they need help with, any guidance. It's something I really take pride in too, and it's something that has helped me just benefit more and take on to my civilian roles too. So that's something that really helped me, along in my professional career. So after that experience too, or hopping back into Easy Ice, I decided to leave to take a position in Camp Grayling for the summer as a range control operations specialist. And during that summer too, is when I really got to experience Traverse City and realized that I love this place too. Another reason I want to move to Traverse City or Grand Traverse area very badly. But that was more of an Army role, a military benefactor. Didn't really transfer too much to the civilian sector. But that was okay too, because it was a good resume point. And then it helped me land my most recent internship as a logistics sales intern in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And that's where I worked at Schneider National and Trucking. I'm sure you guys have seen the big orange Schneider semi trucks zipping down the highways. But so I basically worked amongst 3 different departments. It was customer service, the freight brokers, and some of our top accounts. More of our sensitive accounts, such as like Dell, Microsoft, Walmart, were their high risk loads we were shipping. Basically, I was doing the tracking with our top accounts, so making sure they were making their daily stops, reporting in, so that none of the high sensitive loads were getting stolen. And that was really good experience too. Even though I bounced around from different departments throughout the day, they found me competent right away that I was able to do that and balance my time, especially as an intern. So I definitely didn't complain about getting a wider spectrum exposure in such a large company. And then working with customer service was mainly working with our clients too, our sales reps, kind of being the middleman, making sure everything's going smoothly. If there's any needs they wanted or anything changed, I would take notes and relay it over to my supervisor. And that was more of a check call type of basis. But where I really got into the sales is when I worked for the freight brokerage for part of the day. And that was when I was prospecting new leads, being the middleman between our sales reps and our freight brokers, and booking truckers for lanes going from, let's say, Traverse City to Dallas. I'd be the guy finding, a trucker to take that load, even though the sale was already booked in. So they literally just let me go on my own. And it was kind of, you worked at your own pace too. So if you're motivated and you were ready to go and make, 90 calls a day or whatever, it was mainly cold calling, seeing availability of truckers, but still it was work at your own pace. If you succeed, you succeed. And this is what we want you to hit. And if you hit it, that's great. So let us know if you need any help. So they just kind of let me go and see where I was, and I succeeded substantially in that role too. Even though I was only doing it for 3 hours a day, I absolutely loved it. And I was still checking my emails with some of my book loads as I'm working with some of the top accountants teams. So it was a lot to manage, but I mean, really, I didn't stress out too much about it. And it was just an overall great experience. And I feel like that really helped me. It was really helped me with my next sales role too, and just made me realize that I can pretty much take on any role, whatever the agent or agency is, whatever the industry is. I know for a fact I'm going to succeed. And that's where my motivation and just my work ethic really comes into play, especially in a sales role too. And looking at the SDR role at your agency, I just know for a fact that I will succeed, especially being from a similar area such as Marquette for the past 4.5 years, and being down in Traverse City a decent amount, playing tennis and hockey, growing up down at center ice and different courts and tournaments near Harbor Springs, Glen Arbor area. I just know for a fact that's the type of region I'm going to succeed in, the type of demographic. If I'm working with people in that area, I know I can talk to them, relate to them on a personal level, whether it's over the phone too, prospecting new leads. I'm very confident speaking over the phone too. I'm not going to back down from a challenge. And let's say I'm doing something wrong. All right, perfect. Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do so I can do it twice as better the next time. So very coachable in that aspect, and especially the team oriented, which I looked on your website too. That's one of the biggest values I see in myself. Pretty much in any role, whether it's part-time job here just up at school, whether it's an internship or whether it's training with the Army. If we don't succeed as a team, then I failed. So I look at the bigger picture, and I just hope that everyone else succeeds too. So then I feel good about myself, and I attribute it to that goal achieving. So after looking at the company and looking at your core values and just the atmosphere, it's something that I would love to get involved in. And I would absolutely enjoy coming to work every day, especially in the area. And I've seen the videos you guys have put, listen to the podcasts, just what you guys offer, working with Under Armour, Morgan Stanley, Cisco, some of the biggest names out there, and doing the SEO and marketing strategies for them. I would love to get a part of that, because this industry, it's just growing so much. And especially we look at that in class of the different agencies and companies that we should be applying for. And this is right up my alley and something I would love to be a part of. So I just want to say too, I hope to hear back from you guys soon. And I just want to say thank you so much for getting back to me. And this is honestly probably right out of college, this is definitely my dream job. In the area too, Traverse City, all my family just moved downstate. So if I'm a little bit closer to them down in the Lower Peninsula below the bridge, I would absolutely love it too. And something I will come into work and never take for granted. So I hope you guys consider me for this position of SDR. And like I said, just want to thank you, John, for getting back to me regarding this. And you guys got any questions, please feel free to give me a call back. And I try to be a fun person in the work environment too. Got a good sense of humor. So I crack a joke here and there. It's just because I'm trying to get along with everybody. But I just want to say thank you again, and hopefully hear back from you guys soon on your decision. Thank you guys. Have a good one.